What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today we're going to take a look at Xur's location. I'll give you guys some recommendations as to what is worth purchasing as well. He is hanging out on IO. You can go over to the Giant Scar. You can, of course, mark him right on your mini-map and fast travel to that location. I'm already there, though. We're going to jump on our Sparrow and head right on over there. And I got to tell you guys, he's got some pretty damn good stuff for the PC launch. So, first time Xur's ever been around for Destiny on PC, and he's got some great stuff, but that doesn't matter if you're playing on console or PC. The stuff is equally as good. Actually, the exotic weapon might actually be better on console. I'd like to do some testing to see what the differences are with this sniper, depending on if you're using a PC or a console, because the weapon of the week is the Darcy, and one of the main perks on the Darcy is target acquired. When Personal Assistant is active, this weapon has better target acquisition and deals more precision damage. So the way I've always understood this is it's a little more sticky with the aim assist when Personal Assistant is active. Now, with the mouse and keyboard, obviously, on PC, I don't think that's going to come into effect, but some testing, I think, is required here. The Darcy is kind of a fun exotic. It's not a super high impact sniper, so in PvE, it's not going to be a great DPS machine. But in PvP, people definitely like this weapon. I don't love the scope on it, but as far as sniper rifles go, it's not a bad one to be using in PvP. It's also got the Personal Assistant intrinsic perk. Aim at an enemy to view its health and other critical information in the scope. So what's nice about this is it kind of highlights, you know, what the health bar is like on your enemy. It's cool. It also does 6% extra damage with critical hits, which doesn't really play into how useful it is that much because, again, it's not a great PvE weapon, and it's a one-shot headshot kill in PvP anyway. So that extra 6% isn't that good. It's definitely worth picking up, especially if you need a little light level boost if you're not quite 270 yet. It's definitely worth trying, playing around with in PvP, and seeing if you like it. Next up, for the hunters, an excellent exotic helmet, the Knucklehead Radar. This is a returning exotic from Destiny 1, and the main perk here is provides radar while aiming. This is huge in PvP because it gives you more information, and information in PvP is power. It allows you to be scoped in on a corner waiting for some enemies to come around, but also to still be looking at your radar and understand if you're about to get flanked. It just gives you more information about enemy location, and that's huge. In PvE, I definitely go a different direction. I don't find that I need my radar that much in PvE to warrant the exotic. But in PvP, this thing is absolutely top tier. Definitely pick this up if you like playing PvP. Next up, for the Titan, one of my favorite exotics in the game. It's so simple, but so good. It's the Actium War Rig. The main perk here is Auto Loading Link. Steadily reloads a portion of your equipped auto rifle's magazine from reserves. This is amazing in PvE. It can be somewhat useful in PvP too, but in PvE, it just allows you to fire auto rifles, which are very good right now in Destiny 2 in PvE. They do a ton of damage. It allows you to just keep firing because as you fire, you're kind of getting about once every second or so a little bit of your ammo straight back into your magazine, so you don't have to reload as often, which is really strong in PvE. This thing pairs excellently with another exotic, the Sweet Business, which is an auto rifle primary kinetic weapon that has a 100 round magazine, and this thing is just constantly feeding more ammo into that magazine. It feels like you fire about 150 rounds before you have to reload with this, and that can be huge, especially in the raid. I use this a lot in the raid. I run double auto rifles in the raid, and the Actium War Rig on my Titan, and I just feel like I'm never running out of ammo. It's beautiful. I love it. I don't have to reload as often. I can do more DPS, and it's just a really top-tier exotic for PvE. PvP, it can be useful. Certainly not having to reload at critical moments is useful, but I don't know. It really shines in PvE to me. Next up, for the Warlock, another great exotic, Eye of Another World. This is a helmet with the cerebral uplink perk. Highlights priority targets, which is nice, and improves the regeneration speed of your grenade, melee, and rift abilities. The nice thing about this is it's a completely passive perk. It's always working for you. You never have to do anything special to get this working for you. It means that just by wearing this, you're going to get more grenades, more melees, and more rift abilities all the time. It's a wonderful perk. There are other Warlock helmets that can earn you class abilities faster, but you have to work for them. You have to perform certain functions, like getting melee kills or getting void ability kills, stuff like that, to get the perks that this is giving you passively. They can earn them faster that way, but this one, it just, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. It's just working for you all the time, and for that, I really enjoy it. I also think it looks cool as hell. So it's actually a fantastic week for Xur. It's nice to see Xur on the PC. Of course, the inventory is the same on console and PC, so whichever you're playing on, definitely pick up some exotics from Xur this week. If you're missing any of these exotics, they are all worthwhile. The Darcy's probably pretty situational. If you like using a sniper rifle in PvP, go ahead and pick it up. If you're not a big sniper rifle fan, you might want to pass and save your legendary shards for the next week, or use them on a piece of armor. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.